Are we back? We're back. You can never keep a bad bitch down, period. I don't know what was going on with my red M, but I am so glad that it is fixed. Let me see here. Let me just. What's going on with my PC today? I have a feeling my computer is going to quickly combust one day. I need to get a new one. Okay. So we are back. Celestine is free. However, she currently has a record. So I'm going to probably be around for a little bit after the restart. Kathy Wathy, too. I'm still crying about Celestine X Sally. Like, the tension, the drama. Let me see. Connect. It's not over. There's still hope. You know, and Celestine's just like me. She will fall in love with any human being. So we'll just have to see where things go. This is a buildup, but Sally needs her maid duties back. Well, Sally is fired as fuck. And again, it's like more so because Celestine is one, grieving, two, has a record, and she feels like her reputation is over. So she's very upset. What does this say? Right. Like, it's bad for the girls right now. It's very, very bad for them. But it's making for fun roleplay. So, I'm not gonna lie though. I was thinking maybe like Celestine would be the first person to go to Sisika. Like, I was so down for that because she was going to stand 10 toes down on her innocence. And it was I got the feeling that it was being insinuated that if she wanted to fight this, that she would probably get pinned with that murder and some other things that were going on in Saint Denis. So thank goodness for Miss Porkers though. Like, if it wasn't for her, Celestine probably would have like had a shitty trial and probably would have been one of the first Sisika inmates per. But we'll go to Sisika another day because Celestine is low key a very violent and vindictive person. Thank you, Shallon. No, Divine is leaving town, even though I know she probably has some stuff planned. Where are you? I need to know, please, Cordelia. I am breaking. Thank you, Shallon. Yeah, I just had to restart my computer. It was a little bit bad for me. I gotta write everybody back later. I'm so sorry, guys. My ADHD. I'm so bad with responding to telegrams. Um, where's Misty?
Apologies.
No worries. And Celestine had every intention to go to Blackwater and beat that man up too. So it's like either way, she probably would have been detained anyway today because she had every intention on fighting that man that was singing. I mean, yeah, she cut him. Yeah, she was being drunk and belligerent, but such a Celestine. Now, if I would have ran the dog over in the middle of the street, I would have been wrong, right? What the heck? I'm trying to hitch my horse there too, buddy. What's happening? Sally? Oh, pardon me. I can't hear anybody. Is that the Mayor Pappy's horse? It might be. I cannot hear anyone. What's going on?
I don't know.
I'll just put him over here.
Please.
You alright?
Oh boy, let me tend to him.
Ooh, why the fuck are you yelling?
Oh no, Mayor Pappy? Is that you?
Okay, maybe this is not the time. Let the doctors work.
Can we please get everyone that's not a doctor or law
Let's see what
to
happened
leave,
here.
please? Thank you.
Oh no.
Is there anything I can do to help as a nurse? Are you a doctor, ma'am?
No, I was looking for my friend. She was in there.
All right.
I'm assuming this one was already treated. What about the other individuals?
Hi, Miss Porkers.
So you Celestine?
Yes, is there anything I can do to help as a nurse? I can start prepping people for doctors.
Let us see. I don't think there's another patient. Oh,
Yeah, I don't think we have anyone else
So sorry.
that needs assistance at the moment.
All right.
Celestine, if you wouldn't mind coming with me though.
Sure. Miss Porkers, I fear my reputation is ruined.
I don't believe that that is the case. You make sure that I'm handing you the right piece of documentation because I don't want you to have my personal notes. All right, let me give this to you. You wouldn't mind looking this over. This
Oh my
is
God.
a copy of the last will and testament that both you as well as Cordelia and myself signed.
All right.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna put them back on the...
Let's see here. What happened to Pappy? I'm not sure, but the doctors are already treating them, so. All right, Nicola, being sound of mind and body, estate clothing, liquid assets, Celestine, Cordelia. Yep, this is it. And that's all of our signatures, yes. Thank you, Miss Porkers.
Of course. So now you have a copy, and the main will is in the original copy is in Cordelia's hands.
Cordelia
should
has the original. Oh, because, well, she has her own separate issue with that.
With what?
I said if Cordelia has the original copy, I understand why, because, you know, she has her own battle to fight as she inherited the home.
Correct. If I need to make more copies, I am happy to do so. If you ever have any problems, I hope that this will, in regards to the will, I hope that this solves them.
Thank you. I think maybe Cassie and Divine would like copies, and I can pay you an extra print fee if you need it.
That would be appreciated. I think that would only be, I'd say $6.
Oh, Miss Porkers, you are worth so much more than that.
Well, my time is worth so much more, but I am giving that to you freely.
Thank you. Well, I'm going to give you all the cash I have on hand for it, $10.
Oh, well, I very much appreciate that.
Try your best, please. He's the mayor of Valentine.
What's your lucky number?
You have to do something.
My lucky number is 540.
There you are.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I hope that I can find Irma a Timtum later, because I need to clarify if I can still be the interim head of city council, considering I now have a record, even though it's a lie.
I don't believe that will bear weight, especially if you make it clear that you're going to be contesting these charges in court, so I would advise you to say as such.
Thank you, Miss Porkers, and I feel bad for Sally. However, if she did tell the marshal that she did this on my behalf, she deserves to be fired. It's only right.
Well, you are correct. There are other forms of punishment that may allow her to still be at least accessible to both you and Cordelia. She's not exactly a wasted asset. She's just a flawed one.
She deserves her shame. So perhaps we can go about shaming her.
However you seek to do that, I believe you will make the correct decision. I will go back in if you would like to join.
I'm gonna go find Cordelia, but have a good day at work, Miss Porkers.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just a little bit of...
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Pappy. There's always somebody getting injured.
No.
Okay.
We have to take care of that myself.
Oh no! I've been treated by Miss Irma Jean. She stitched me up.
And apparently, Tilly.
Hello there.
Yes, I am representing the street rats.
I think you should, Tilly. I think that's a good idea.
I think so too, and that's why I'm doing it.
Wait, are you running, Nico?
I am indeed.
Oh, the Italian
good.
representation. Very
Tilly,
important.
see,
Hi,
that's
Celestine.
why I knew who you were, but I didn't realize, you know,
How
you told me
so?
a different name. You said Catilda or something.
Well,
like that, right?
That's her
Clotilda is
full
my
name.
Clotilda is my full name.
Yeah, Tilly, come on.
By
the way-
I think I've seen you many times before, maybe around the gun store.
She also shaved
Well, I mean,
her
you
head
did also...
yesterday.
Yeah, you did kind of, like, make me a lot of money yesterday, so...
Oh, were you betting on me?
Yep.
Thank you for your trust, sir.
Did
I
Alex
can't believe
give
you
your
won, Tilly. I'm
Oh, I
still
can. I'm very
shocked.
strong.
Oh, Miss Hart.
Alex give you your cut?
With you.
I didn't get a cut. No.
Oh, well, that's rude.
Well, I was supposed to get a train from the marshal, a key for the train from the marshal, but he decided. He said,
we can
"Oh,
walk this
fight
way."
again."
Don't wish me
What?
to
Why
die.
would
Yeah.
you
If
do
I'm
that?
back,
I don't know, but I
Thank
I
you.
understand, okay? I was
So it's better
scared.
not-
I didn't want to shoot anyone.
yeah, he wasn't. They were trying to save his life.
Miss Hannah. Sorry, I've been so tied up. My life has gone to shit. You would think I was a horror star.
No, yeah, honestly, things haven't happened left and right around here.
And it's like I don't deserve it at all. I actually am a good person, regardless of what people think about me.
Yeah, no, I feel the same way.
Yes, I think sometimes people just look at those who might be a part of the upper echelon and elite members of society and they think we're all bad. But you want to know a secret, Hannah?
I like secrets, so yeah.
I know both sides of the coin, darling. You see, this here town of St. Denis, years ago, somebody brought a little toddler orphan girl who was feisty and afraid, found in the bayou in the swamp by herself. That was me. And that girl had to fight tooth and nail for everything in life. So I know what it's like to be at the bottom of the ladder. And I know what it's like to have to climb your way at the top.
I definitely remember you telling me. I think you told me this the first day we met.
'Cause I like you, Hannah, and I'm really upset that things happened the way they did between you and I.
Honestly, I am too. I wanted us to be like good friends.
It's not too late for that. That's why I wanted to talk to you.
Oh, what would you like to discuss?
Forgiveness and moving on, putting things behind us.
Yes, of course.
Yes, and I see you made such good friends with Cordelia.
Yes, like, I don't know. I think like most people like me around here. I don't know. But yeah,
suppose you might be
Cordelia,
right.
she's really lovely.
Yes, she is, and she really needs a friend right now during these times, considering Sally's fired, so she's just gonna have her hands full.
I heard about that. What happened, if you don't mind me asking?
A bunch of lies and a bunch of deceit, and unfortunately, some people just got the shit of the stick in the situation.
Was it about her continuous meetups with the chief of police?
Sally's meetups with the chief of police?
Yeah, they've been meeting like left and right.
Oh, that must be where she is when she doesn't go get the groceries.
I think so. They just met at the Bastille not that long ago.
This is why I love Petunia. Well, I mean, whatever she does is her life now, but Hannah, I really want to get to know you more, so I wanted to see if maybe we can have like dinner together and become closer, like we should have always been.
Yeah, I like that too. When would you want to do it?
She cannot. Well, I do have an event tomorrow, and then there's the town hall, but I'm free before and after that.
Can you please stop?
I can do before, yeah. Do you have like a time you'll be available?
Please.
Around maybe like between 4 and 6. Oh my gosh, Cordelia is so damn loud.
No, yeah, I can hear her all the way from here.
You don't get it? Show some respect.
If it was a gun to her head and she had to shout for her life, she would survive.
I just ignore you.
Most definitely.
Yes, well,
She's got some lungs on her.
yes. Now, I'll write to you tomorrow and we can do dinner and I'll bring some of my baked goods and we can get to become better friends.
I actually think I saw one of your flyers. I can't wait to try your desserts.
Oh, would you like to try one now?
Oh, please.
I know, and then they come and they act like that. Are you kidding? They don't know how things go here. We're kind and polite to one another. We don't shout in the street. We don't cuss at people. That's so ridiculous. Especially a lady such as myself. Why would
There
you
you go,
swear in the
darling.
presence of a lady?
What is this? What is it called?
It's a raspberry pie. I think you
Oh,
might like
well, they were
it.
earlier. I heard them.
I make it myself. It's been helping me get over the death of my husband and now my best friend.
Nom 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 nom. Celestine, that tasted so good.
Oh, thank you. It's just like a lot of people wonder why somebody like me would work, as I'm, not financially insecure, but baking for me is healing, and it just helps me get over all the death that seems to surround me.
No, exactly. We all have passions in life, rich or not.
Absolutely, and like I said, Hannah, I really like you. You remind me of me when I was younger.
Oh, really?
Just a little bit.
Like how, if you can explain?
Tenacious. Social. Kind. And able to make an impact.
Oh, those are all good qualities. Thank you so much.
Of course, I wasn't gonna say nothing negative.
Yeah, of course.
Now, if you
I
don't,
don't think you are.
yeah, if you don't, and if you don't have like anything to talk about, like I said, I forgive you, and I know you said you didn't stab the dog, so I think we could just put all of that behind us and continue to move on.
Yeah.
Unhinged, yeah.
If anyone asks, could you tell them that you just got confused or something? Because there's some people in Blackwater specifically who hold on to that belief like to their heart or something. I don't know.
Yes, perhaps maybe it was one of the random visitors that came to Miss Constance's home and did the deed.
Yeah, I think it was. Or those butlers. They seem kind of shady.
Yes, now, if you pardon me, I want to say something to my former roommate.
All right.
But I'll write to you, darling. You be safe out there. It's treacherous
I
in
will.
Saint Denis.
Are we being loud?
A tad bit.
Oh, I'm
Well,
sorry.
you
And
said
I was just yelling at those men. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, darling, it's fine. I just couldn't help but to notice a familiar face.
Oh,
He's back.
who, me?
Nico, yes.
Yes, that's me. How you doing, Miss Celestine?
Oh, I've been better. Mourning the death of my friend.
I've heard.
Dealing with
Believe
an
me.
unhinged maid.
Unhinged maid.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Is that who did it?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Or are you talking
Cordelia.
about Morek?
Oh, no, darling.
No,
She
we're
would
talking
never
about
work
our
for us.
maid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
our
Sally.
maid,
Oh, okay.
Sally.
She was the one, I don't know if you saw, but she was the one crying in the street earlier, begging for me to take her back because Celestine fired her.
I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't tell it was Celestine at first through the veil. Had to look nice and close at it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you didn't recognize my aura of good sense and sensibility.
Well, I was saying the blue definitely looks
Are you
familiar.
okay?
Yeah, he tripped.
Yes, well, I wanted to talk to you.
All right. What you got?
You
Oh,
were supposed
me?
to have breakfast with me, and you never showed up.
was.
oh my
And
goodness.
then
Did,
you decided to be a no-good heifer and leave without saying anything. I had to find out from the ladies.
What?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
You moved out and you didn't even say, "Oh, Celestine, I'm leaving. Celestine, I'm moving." You just left.
I hate when people do. But what happened was, whenever you had come in
Not
and
the what
told me
happened was.
Did they just
about
kick
the
it
fact
out?
that you were living at that residence, someone took it upon themselves to move my placard to an unoccupied house.
Keep your fucking.
And as far as having
your
breakfast
feet
with
off
you,
of my
I had
dog.
a meeting I was supposed to attend, so I left on a boat,
Him again and you
and
get
then
a
I got
fucking
lost
foot
at sea
inside
for
your
7
skin.
days. Unfortunately, a twister kept us out there.
My dog.
Well, Nico, you were
your
built
hands
to
off
be
my
a
dog.
businessman, not a seaman.
She is friendly.
I got here somehow.
Oh, that's true.
Feet on my dog.
Well,
Like
I
many
forgive
people.
you. I just thought it was really nasty and rude that you did not come to breakfast. I thought we agreed on that one thing.
Believe me, I would have loved breakfast considering what I went through.
Yes, well, I'm just glad to see you all right. I don't want to hold you up none.
No, I'm walking around. I'm hearing there's a lot of chatter about the city council, so I'm getting to know everyone and seeing what they're looking for.
Yes, I would run, but I'm considering assisting with forming the city council, and I might be the interim head of it, and then eventually I want everybody to vote for who they want to run it. But me, I just want to make sure that this city finds healing, because it's been very gutter snot out here in these parts.
Right.
Low down.
I mean, it was quiet for a moment, and for one moment I thought things had changed, but then new law came around, and now these fucking bounty hunters from Valentine coming and being loudmouths. It just feels like everyone has an opinion about Saint Denis and are looking to change Saint Denis to fit their own image, and every single one of them is wrong about it.
Absolutely. And it's just like you got so many people that aren't even from this city coming in here trying to build it up. And it's like, you don't even know shit about us and how we live here. Let the citizens of Saint Denis take care of this place.
I mean, some of us have been here since the county opened, and now we're just seeing the new wave of people that are causing a muck, you know? All we can do is weather that storm.
I agree with you, but like I said, I want to really help the city council. I want to see change. I want to see things better for the people low at the ladder and those at the top and everybody in between. Because I just feel like some people only care about their inner circles, and that's not fair.
I wholeheartedly agree. If you remember that dinner we went to, I stand firm by that saying I have. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. At some point, we'll all return there. Whether we're rich or whether we're poor, on our deathbed, we all go alone.
Yeah, I mean, I know what it's like to be both between you and I. I grew up as an orphan in Saint Denis. So I know what it's like for both sides, and I just think that sometimes people need to put aside their differences and come together for the bigger picture.
I agree. I mean, I've heard some people that did cause a lot of issues have not been coming around as much, and some people seem to have moved on to grander pastures elsewhere, but who knows?
Yeah, well,
Always.
Like,
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say it's just that, that always happens, but those of us that want to fight for a better Saint Denis, we're just going to keep doing it, and we won't give up.
Yep. And we'll get there one day at a time.
Yes, and I do expect you for breakfast soon.
Just tell me when and where.
All righty.
I know the where.
Oh, wow. You're so forward.
I don't know what that means.
If you want to date her in a romantic way.
Yes. Like take her out sometime and have a relationship with her.
Is that Sally?
Actually,
Sally?
I have someone.
Why are you talking to
Tilly.
me then? Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh my gosh. Wait, what's your friend's name?
What a player.
Can I talk to you for?
Oh my gosh.
Wait, what's your friend's name?
Sure.
It's Celestine.
Sally, why are you bald-headed? Where's your wig?
Well, I've been losing myself lately, and now I don't have a job and I don't have a life. I'm gonna get executed.
You're gonna get what?
I'm shooting the marshal for life.
You what?
I'm gonna shoot the damn marshal for lying, Celestine.
Sally.
It's gonna.
No,
No, it's gonna die for hurting you. Okay, so what happened was after the junk joint, we went outside. My surroundings were Tim Tum, Ramona, Evangeline, the Marsha, and yourself. He got into your face. I remember that much. You walked away. I didn't like that. I got into his face. I told him if he ever lays a hand on you, I'm gonna lasso him up and tie him down like a pig. Those are my words. And then he tried lassoing me. Ramona came over, attacked the Marsha. I attacked the Marsha as well because he was attacking Ramona. And then he tied us down and said he was going to feed us to the alligators. One of those, I think his name was Skip, he untied us with a knife and we ran running. And then apparently he took you in because you were guilty of something which isn't true. You weren't guilty at all. You didn't even tell me what to do. I didn't even tell him you told me what to do. So why I'm pissed
Not the
at him
gloves
because I
glitching.
just lost my job and my
I'm sorry, I'm
mistress
not
is
from
because he
here.
lied
I
for
mean,
no reason.
I'm from
Maybe he
Valentine. I
misheard
don't
me.
understand
Maybe he
where
believes
bad
something. Maybe he's trying to
physically
tear
and
us apart.
reputation.
I don't know what his reasoning is, but he needs to die and he's gonna die tonight.
I know a better way. We can get back at the marshal. Remember how us ladies have been talking about who this Lady Whisperdown is?
Yeah.
Well, oh,
I'm
hey,
sorry.
Misty.
Howdy.
It just so happens
Hello.
that when Misty and I were in Valentine, guess what I saw?
What?
What, Miss Celestine?
A Whisperdown letter. And who hangs out
Mm-hmm.
in Valentine from time to time?
I don't know, Miss Celestine.
The marshal. We saw him there once or twice when we went to Valentine.
That sneaky son of a bitch. I do apologize for my mouth, but that sneaky son of a bitch.
You're trying to kill me.
Yes, and I mean,
You're okay.
You think he's going to tear us apart? The SNL?
Wait,
no, darling. We're going to tear the marshal apart. But we're not going to harm him.
Does that mean
Not
I
yet.
get my job back?
He's taking my shoes. He's taking my shoes. You don't.
After you have your walk of penance, Sally, you may get your job back.
My walk with Rod, Penny?
Is that Pappy?
Penance? You shall have a walk of shame.
What are you?
Listen. He's
All
okay.
right, shame me right. I
Let's
walked
bring him
out.
home.
Back. He got hit by a horse. He lost his memory. We need to bring him back to Valentine.
Pappy!
Are you gonna
I
shame?
didn't say anything.
Any help? You think they could help him with
Alright,
amnesia?
and
Please tell me the medicine that
What's
they could
this
give him to help with amnesia. Please. If
What's
you
that
have
liquid?
any, why didn't you administer it to him?
Shame.
Don't be yelling at her.
Shame.
I'm
Doesn't even
such a
care to
bad
listen.
little lady.
Shame.
Such a bad little.
Shame.
Is that the marshal?
Shame.
Yes.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh,
Shame.
those people,
No,
you motherfucker.
Put your damn hands
Oh,
up, you.
Sally?
Don't.
Oh!
Now, who else wants to trifle with me?
Well,
Why
Mr.
would you
Marshall,
hurt
I'm
Sally?
with you.
Maniac! Oh my god!
She threatened to kill me in a telegram and
Oh
said if
my
I didn't
God.
get here, she's gonna kill
Sally.
Elias Strong.
Please put the
Oh my
gun
gosh, I don't know why
down.
she
Back
would say
up.
that.
Put the gun down.
I said back up.
Back up, Hannah.
I backed up. I backed up. I did. I did.
Tilly, back up.
Over here.
But
I
Mr.
said back
Marshall,
up.
you have,
Tilly,
you have
back
some
up.
things up
Tilly,
against
please
me.
wake
Tilly,
up.
no, now's not the time. Tilly, back up.
No,
No,
Tilly.
not Tilly. Not Tilly.
Oh no! Oh no!
Clotilda, are you all right, darling? Oh.
Tilly, I'm so
Tilly, are
sorry.
you okay?
Now you've been warned. You step back from my fugitive. You come near, you're done for.
Am I?
Is that a
I know
woman?
who you are,
Can I
Marshall.
go into my office?
And I'm going to tell
Not my
everybody.
office. I'm so sorry. What did he do?
Did he just threaten you?
He threatened all of us.
Wait,
He
what
What did he
did he
said-
say?
say?
Oh god!
That if we get any closer, lights out for us. But Cordelia, remember that conversation we had earlier about who Lady Whisperdown is?
Yeah, Misty was just telling me. I agree. I think it is him.
It's time
It wouldn't
to let
shock
the
me.
people know, because he knew everybody's crimes safely in
Yes.
Valentine. How convenient.
And there's
Lady
Whisper down in
Whisperdown-
Blackwater too.
That's what I was just about to
Is
say.
there?
Yeah, I just saw it today when I was over
Yeah, I
there.
saw it like
And
2
I
days
heard
ago.
that I heard that he's always down in Blackwater too.
Oh, he is. He was at a singing competition there just a couple hours ago.
Quite suspicious, if I do say.
And the lady whispered down there was talking about a Blackwater election, which only someone within Blackwater would be privy to.
I think you're right.
Unless
I think
there's-
it's him.
Or do we think there's a society of Lady Whisperdowns?
Who else would
Oh.
know
I think there
all
might
of the
be.
criminal's business, though?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe-
However, Whisper down whispered the rumors that he didn't like.
But
Maybe
did
it
it
was to get the fire off him.
Yeah, because he did.
Maybe it was the
I mean,
diversion.
Whisper down was spreading rumors about him and Constance.
But yeah,
And
but
we
no
all
one
know
even
he's
assumed. Like, no one made assumptions that it was him before.
Well, it makes sense now.
It all seems too easy.
I
Is
don't
what I heard
know.
a detective
Maybe-
say one time, so I'm gonna say it right now.
Maybe there is more than one. Maybe Tilly's onto something. Maybe he's like one of the informants, and then like he has someone actually like write something up, and then he has someone like go post them everywhere.
Howdy.
I suppose you're right. Well, it seems like we figured out part of Lady Whisper Down. One of them might be Messy Marshall.
I think so.
Where? Oh my god.
Okay.
Lucy, you have
Can
to
we
talk
at
some
least
sense
go
into him.
in and see Sally?
Into who?
No.
What happened? What happened? Someone tell
The
me.
marshal just shot Sally, and he threatened us that if we get any closer, he'll
Can
shoot
you
us
join
too.
the Whisper Down Society?
Oh
Misty,
my God.
Misty, Misty, you can't.
Hold on.
risk it.
What happened?
things
My
he stole from
goodness.
me.
Right, Lucy.
There's a window on this side.
All right, let's peek. I'm telling you, Misty, it has to be him.
Yeah,
Hi,
I
Misty.
think so.
Who are you?
Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna
I'm
switch
better.
over the opening.
Are you dating Sally?
Who's that?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I'm Budgie. It's nice to meet you. I just really
Trying
fucking
some
nosy,
bandoliers,
if I'm
stitches,
honest.
and herbal salve around the area. Just checking for any further injuries.
So I was just out looking for friends, and then there was a big gunfire, and there's loads of things happening, and my brain's going to explode.
Okay.
I'm
Somebody tell me what's going on.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Why would you shoot my maid?
She sent me a telegram telling me she's gonna kill me in Strong if I didn't come here.
And now you see that she's deranged, and you should drop everything against me, as I'm
Sally?
innocent.
Can you hear me? With your
Was this your plan the whole time, Celestine?
No, I don't have time to plot and scheme. I'm mourning.
No, it's afternoon.
Uh-huh. Get away from my fugitive.
Can you hear me, Miss Sally?
It's all right, Marshall, because I know
Turn
who
to
you
the
are.
left.
I know who you are.
Can you hear me
All
now?
are gonna know who you are.
Soon everybody will know. Whisper down.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Whisper Down?
You're whisper
You.
down.
And everybody will know the truth about you and your Whisper Down alliance. You just wait and see.
What are you talking about?
You
You're
be writing
whisper
them
down.
stories around the towns. Whisper
I
down.
don't write shit.
Sure. That's what the person that does write it would say.
Literally, everyone says you're Whisper Down. You think they're gonna believe you pointing the finger at someone else?
I have
Never heard anyone call her that.
Yes,
No,
I've heard
nobody-
multiple people. There's a
You're
literally
like a
whole.
princess.
Oh my goodness. I feel like in Saint Denis, from sun up to sundown, there's just always, oh, it's probably too soon. There's always something going on. You gotta pretend Lucy didn't act like your singing was bad because you're scared she was not lying. It can't be any worse than Celestine's. Celestine's bad singing is intentional, so. But yeah. Is it time to forgive Sally? We did her walk of shame. I think possibly we could forgive her. Like, she's sorry, but I mean, now she's threatening to kill the marshal too. Like, I don't know. Sally's kind of like unhinged. But we'll see. Time is oh my goodness. Sally has gone crazy. Now she has no left ear. Oh my goodness, Kathy. Someone in chat earlier said, why does Sally look like Dobby? And she does. She does look like Dobby with the little hat on. Poor Sally. No, you ate with that wand. You ate. Let me restart redm. Sally got her job back, but at what cost? I mean, now Sally might go to Sisika. I don't know. But the fact that so many people saw the marshal like shoot Sally in broad daylight, oh my goodness. It's getting messy. It's getting very messy. Sally's keeping Celestine's seat room in Sisika. Yes, yes. Warm it up for Celestine because we all know that eventually she will be in Sisika because she is nuts. She's just very good at hiding her inner turmoil. She was given, Master has given Dolby a sock. No, yeah. No, I really enjoyed the character Sally. Like, she's so fun. And I have such a good time interacting with her. I still don't understand the Sally, Tim Tum, Cody, Celestine square. It's not a triangle. I'm so confused by it. I don't know what Sally is doing, like who she's more infatuated with. Like, her love life is a clusterfuck right now. And I just feel like Celestine is caught up in a big square of it. You just need there to be not a queue. Oh my goodness, I have not seen Dante in forever. I'm really hoping that you make it through the queue soon. We need to recruit Sally to the Crazy Eye Fear. Yeah. I feel like if Sally did fall into like a more sinister lifestyle, she would probably be a little bit more unhinged than Celestine for sure. Like, she would definitely give Celestine a run. Oh, I forgot I had on a Metapet outfit. Help! No, that's so embarrassing. I forgot. Anyway, so oh my gosh. Not as booty butt naked, like, good lord. Running nude through the streets, right? Just uncouth.
Even your lawmen participated in it.
Which ones? I'll ask them.
I don't know off the top of my head because they all look the same. But I'm sure if you asked around, they would tell you.
Oh my goodness!
I know you're spirited, but now
Are
it's
you
not
watching?
the time, Celestine.
Sorry.
You trying to go back to jail?
No, sorry, I just slipped in the mud.
Pick your head up.
But Nico from the gun store, he was there. Cordelia
All right, I'll
was
look
there. You
into
could
it.
ask her.
I'll look
Okay.
into it. I will.
I made Nico a lot of money because he was betting on me.
Fine. Come here.
How's
Today,
Sally?
stop with the binoculars.
But that's my thing.
Oh, there's Irma Jean.
I have bad eyesight. I need
Yes,
to.
ma'am.
I need to be able to see
Irma, how's
close.
Sally?
She's fine, just missing an ear.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's just missing an ear. I personally think the marshal didn't actually want to kill her.
Of course I
Thank
did.
you, sir.
Yeah.
Could you at least save face? My God.
That's what I said. Of course I didn't.
Oh, okay, sorry. See, he's not so bad.
Well,
Sure. Especially not when I was like detained or anything for some time, even though I was innocent. Yeah.
Well, you see, when life gives you lemons,
Did y'all see what happened?
When life gets, yes, we did.
with Sally, yeah.
Yes.
The marshal put a gun on her, and then Sally pulled out her gun, and the marshal shot.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't detain her or anything?
I don't know. Actually, I think he plans to.
Maybe he should have, I don't know, done that before shooting her. But who am I guess, to say?
Well,
Who am I to even judge? Other than a woman with opinions and good hair.
Okay, well, y'all be safe. She lost an ear apparently.
Yes, she did.
Well, she already listens half the time anyway. But I wanted to ask you something.
Yes, ma'am.
My trials and tribulations
I think
that I
she's
went
laying
through
down
today.
for a second
Would
inside.
that prevent me from being the interim of the city council head position? Oh,
No.
perfect.
If I were to go out of my way and do a background check on everyone, nothing would get done. And probably the only ones who would be, candidates for office would probably be me.
Wait, did you say something
Where
about
is
being
she?
mortal?
Right. You know, Irma, though, I really would like to
Where
see
is
it
she?
as like mayor or governor.
Who are you looking for?
That would be
Sally.
good for you.
She is lying down.
I don't
She took a little
know.
nap in the
The
This feels like
marshal
near
is a
too small scale
maniac.
for me, but I guess I can start over again.
Poor thing.
Well,
just
I
lost
like
an ear.
Mother Mayor. I feel like you would serve really good
Yes,
through that.
Marshal Rika.
Now,
Marshall.
Misty and Celestine,
What the hell?
you
What do we
have
do
both
now?
been bad, and I'm sick of it.
Oh,
Bad.
I've been very bad.
Sally is inside.
Or at least you admit it. I doubt Celestine will.
I plead the fifth.
Uh-huh.
The only thing she's bad about, she's only bad for being a nasty girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
She is a nasty girl. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I'm just always looking for somebody to match my
Match
freak.
your
Pardon me.
friend.
It seems to have a patient.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Sometimes I just want to be sent to the ward.
Where is it?
Lucy, have I ever told you
can
how much
barely
I
see
adored
out
you?
this damn window.
Where are we
Oh,
going?
no, you haven't.
Well, I
She's
do.
going to get a
Hi, I
patient.
got my keys to the
Once
train.
that's
Thank you.
done, we're gonna go to
Oh,
Gorma.
did you get your book back?
Yes, I got my book
Yeah, we're
and the
gonna do it
keys
real
to the
fast and go to
Good.
Gorma. I don't want to be stuck
Good
here.
for you.
Yes,
I am
now I can
gonna
finally
my head a little bit.
live the life
Just
I
that.
want, and then
Listen.
tomorrow I'll run for city council.
Well, good for you. I'm proud of you. You're doing good work.
Mister, we need to get back at the marshal for tarnishing our good reputation.
How are we gonna do that? That man just be shooting. My gosh.
Listen, if he gonna bust, then I'm gonna bust back. I ain't afraid of no marshal. We are violet roses. We do not take this insolence laying
Of
down.
course.
I might do it standing up, but that's beside the point.
You know what? You know what we do have? The power of seduction.
Well,
Maybe he can be lured into an alley to get beat up.
you might be right, and we might just have to make this like, sorry, girl, I'm fucking
No,
these
it's okay.
strawberries up. Oh my
I
goodness.
see. Damn.
Shit. I can only think of one lady that drives the marshal mad.
Constance?
Yes,
Oh, goodness gracious.
but I don't really know her enough to be like, hey girl, what you doing on a Thursday night? Would you like to go talk to the marshal in the alley? We'll pay you like $25.
Shit. We need to gather information on him.
We should, but that's the
Something
only...
we can use against him, like blackmail.
I think we can definitely try to tarnish his reputation by being one of the Lady Whisper Downs, but I still have other people that I think might be a part of it. Cassie and I, and Divine, we already did a process of elimination, Cordelia as well. It can't be Phyllis as, well, let me backtrack here.
Go.
We agreed that it's probably people from that manor.
Uh,
Oh, there he is.
wait till you hear
Oh,
how she
shit,
got
he's
her job
coming.
back.
Oh, shit. He's coming.
Shit.
Yeah,
Shh, don't say
Well, I overheard this crazy conversation between Sally and Dr. Tim when I came to the doctor's office about how she came to get her job back. Miss Celestine,
That's not what I said. Now here
What
we go
was
lying
that?
again. I told
Uh-huh.
I told him was that I got my job back. He came up and he was like, "Oh, you got your job back by threatening me? That is not true. I didn't even tell Celestine I was threatening
Uh-huh.
you." Number one.
What's other witnesses this time, Sally? Get walking.
No,
Let's go.
no. Cordelia and Misty saw me give her a walk of shame. Marshall, no, don't do this.
I talked with Tim Tum about what happened with you, and he thinks that the marshal is trying to use a tactic that he used in the court trial, where he makes something bad happen to you, hoping to make Sally squirm and spill information on whatever he's trying to get from her.
Howdy, Dahlia. It's a fucking mess out
And I
here.
think that might be what's happening. It would not shock me.
It's terrible.
Oh,
God.
Control it. Control it.
Sorry,
Celestine?
Miss Dahlia. I will not stand. I will not stand with taking my hands on the marshal, and he's just going to be so very upset.
The
He's
marshal
gonna
is
mess with
just.
me.
He's turning this town upside down, Dahlia. It's real bad.
What happened?
He's
He threw
arrested
me
our
in
maid.
jail.
And that too.
Why would he arrest your maid?
Because she like threatened him or something. But it's just Sally. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
Right, what's she gonna do? Sweep your floor?
Exactly.
I mean, she did pull a gun on him. My God.
Oh.
I mean, they could just take the gun. She's not even supposed to have one. I never permitted her to have a gun. But again, it's just... And then he did that to Celestine unjustly. She didn't even deserve it. And then he
was
just...
that the thing you were telling me about, Missy?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When I catch that marshal, when I catch him, he's not going to even know that I'm coming.
What if we...
We think that he's Lady Whisper down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
You know, I really don't like violence against animals, but what if we stole his horse?
Oh.
That's not a bad idea.
His horse, Constance.
His horse's name is Constance?
Yes.
Are you
yes,
serious?
Because him and Constance are sleeping together.
He really named his horse after his obsession? That's embarrassing.
Yes.
There's no way.
I mean, I think that's the
Mr.
only way
Reaper.
that he would ever ride Constance anyway. So he's just living out his
yes.
dreams.
Oh, that's not what I heard though. I thought that she was gonna Black Widow him too.
I wish she would.
Oh my.
That was
You
harsh.
think-
I apologize.
You think what they said about her is true? That she
Our
Black
plan
Widowed
will
that
work.
I
Oh,
don't
girl,
know.
she be murdering people.
Probably. I mean, she's my
Oh.
neighbor. I don't want to talk about her, but like, probably. But she's a woman in 1908. Can we blame her?
I mean, good for her,
Yes.
honestly.
Yes.
The marshal's gonna want to talk to you in Porkers again. Apparently, someone lied about something. I'm not sure what.
Oh God.
He's on his
The
way down right
marshal
now.
is lying
God.
about his damn
Celestine, we
self.
got to get out of here, Celestine.
Irma,
No,
you
you
never
should just-
saw me.
If you're to represent the council, then you might as well face justice how you see best.
Oh, he's right there.
You're right.
What? Oh, you're talking about what I got to tell her.
Yeah, I got them.
Miss Porker, Celestine, come on over, my good friends.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Do you
here
need
we
a
go
witness
again,
or
Miss
is that
Porkers.
bad?
He might tell you to go away, darling. Just
Her name
whatever
is
you do,
Miss
pray
Porkers.
for me.
Okay.
I'm praying. I'm watching, too.
I'll
What
be
are your
watching
shoes?
you real close.
He gave him away.
Oh, Marshall, we meet again in very
People are watching.
terrible circumstances.
Oh, of course.
It's Hannah saying
Of
people are
course, Miss
watching.
Celestine, because I'm so awful and terrible and no good. Yes, I know all about it. Listen, see, there's the tiny matter of when we were all in the cells, Miss Porkers, and I don't know if you remember Miss Celestine potentially tampering with a witness, but there was this other part right before that, if you do recall. See, do you remember the part where you told me that Sally's mistress was Cordelia? So how could Celestine fire her, tell her what to do? You remember that?
Because she's friends with Cordelia. She can ask her friend to fire
Well,
her employee.
right. Well, see, now Sally has gone and said, well, they're all my mistresses.
Well,
All
what
of
she
them.
says, I don't think she's the most capable of selecting the accurate words to depict the people. I think she just generalizes things. She considers women in her life who are powerful and of value to her as her mistress.
Right.
Apparently,
But that does not change the line of argumentation before, Miss Porkers. I just thought you should know
Her
that
smoking
I'm
in the
on to the
rain.
line of bullshit here, and I'm sniffing through it.
I just don't know what the bullshit is. Celestine did not hire her. She asked her friend to fire the employee. I'm just not following, I suppose. I don't smell the shit that you're smelling.
Well, see, the argument you made before is that when she said that her mistress told her to do it, that could never be Miss Celestine based on the fact that Miss Celestine, well, she wasn't her mistress. And now we've determined that she indeed is implied to be her mistress. And that's bloody interesting.
That's the girl's opinion. That's the
No,
Sally.
it's how she identified her, and which is what matters. Miss Porker, stay on track now.
But my assertion is that at the heart of the matter, Celestine is not and does not define herself as Sally's mistress.
Celestine? Celestine?
Yes.
This can all end now if you just apologize for saying it wrote me up, and I'll let it drop. But if not, I'm going to keep sniffing into this pile of bullshit.
Well, Marshall, I hope you got a good set of sinuses, because that ain't finna happen.
Uh-huh.
I did
Oh, I
not
do.
that, and I am not her mistress.
I'm like a dog with a bone, Celestine. And right now, this whole ordeal, it's the bone.
Well, Marshall, if you want to play fetch, honey, we can play fetch. But I'm going to let you know I'm innocent. I did not tell that woman to do anything. And I suggest you look where the guilty party is, and that is Sally. She acted on her own accord as she pulled that gun out on you and threatened you. What don't you
Well, not just that,
understand?
she sent me a nice letter saying she was going to kill me, which everyone here seems to know about, and you all rehired her. Suspicious, to say the least.
She's trying to distill upon Sally some form of a second chance, a forgiveness. Just because she has assaulted Celestine's character does not mean that Celestine does not believe that Sally is worthy of a second chance. And so she's asked Cordelia to give her that.
I don't even know how I want to slash me that. I'm just going to put it out.
But as for the that happened prior to the shooting.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm on to you, Celestine. Let me just get down your level for a second.
I beg your pardon.
Now, Miss Celestine, let me tell you something. I thought you were the nice one of the bunch. I thought you were also plain
proposal.
and nice. And it turns out that you're just here being
Maybe she's
trifling
apologizing
like
on
the
her
rest of them. And I'm disappointed in you.
I guarantee you I'm not no low-down gutter snipe heifer, Marshall. And I know who you are. Messy Marshall, or shall I say, Lady Whisper Down.
I ain't
Everybody's
no
gonna know
lady
about you.
whisper down.
But you are, and it's fine. Because everybody will know the truth about you.
Oh, go ahead. Tell more on truth, just like Morag or Constance Corset. Go on and join the little Saint Denis triumvirate.
If it makes any help to take you down for your lies against me, perhaps I
against
will.
you. Okay. All right. How about you hire another maid assassin to come after me and Elias Strong?
I never hired a maid, Marshall.
Uh-huh.
But I will keep a close eye on you.
Yeah. Keep up with the threats, Miss Celestine. See how far it gets you.
She would never threaten you. You know that.
Porcus,
What'd she say?
Yeah, sorry.
I can't stand that man.
He is certainly something. He has been incredibly difficult for me to deal with, and I have had to advise multiple clients that I've represented to just suck it up and kneel. because he has made it very clear that if you agitate his idea of supremacy, he will try his best to step on you. Which he's threatening to do now for some god-awful reason.
I'm not going to bend the knee for this man.
And nor should you.
I would never do that. And if it's a game of fetch he wants to play, then I'm finna walk him like a dog.
I cannot wait to see this. And I do hope that I can assist you in any way. But legally speaking, I can only advise caution.
You're right. Thank you, Miss Porkers. I don't know what I would do without you. Now, can he charge me for not apologizing to him?
No, the matter, as I understand it, was settled. His failure to act upon you at that moment should dismiss you from having to worry about that whole situation. I think what this was his attempt to force you to just apologize for what he believes is the truth. Oh God, what is she doing with the gun?
Oh.
It was the Tilly woman. He, I think, also wants motivation, reason to embark on a senseless journey into your daily life. He might have a crush.
Oh my goodness, next thing you know, he'll have another horse named Celestine.
It's very likely. Why does Petunia have a gun out?
That's a very good question. Are the ladies surrounding the marshal?
It looks that way. Oh, he's oh God.
Miss Porkers, I think they finna jump him. I kind of want to hear this.
No,
She
I'm not
is.
actually.
Oh.
But I
I mean,
could
if it's
be.
uncontested, you might as well claim the title.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I'd
It's
like
like
to
a
be
little
governor,
community.
please.
Oh God.
Oh goodness gracious!
Not again.
Did you see that, Lucy? I'm on the you now.
I have the
You're
most
what?
detailed resume of anyone in Saint Denis.
Oh,
That's the problem. You
congratulations.
need to pick one, Tilly.
I knew you had it in you.
Are we
What are you doing?
going to Guama still?
I don't know.
Yeah, do you want to go?
Yes.
All right, let's get out of here.
Okay, so
I just want
let's
to
see.
get out of here.
Tim Tom.
What happened?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
What did he
Then we're heading
say?
out.
What happened?
You know he was yelling your business.
Miss Pocket.
Yes, everyone could hear him.
We're leaving Guama.
Of course he did. Ladies.
Yeah.
I'm not done with that one yet.
Is that his
Good.
horse? Right? Is that Constance or I don't
All
remember
right,
what his
you let
horse
me
looked
know.
like.
We can talk.
Isn't it like real tiny and he looks like a giant on it?
I think this is Constance right there.
Is
this
it?
Constance?
Yes.
Take it.
But tomorrow, I'll be around tomorrow.
Wasn't
Give
this
him a
the same
ransom
horse from
note.
earlier?
I think so. It looks like Constance. Oh, are you okay?
That damn beast!
Oh, Celestine. Don't cry, Celestine. Don't cry. You're all right.
He trained his horse. He trained his horse to buck me.
Gossip in Saint Denis. That would never
You should
happen.
tell everyone.
Never.
How do you got a gun
Oh.
out, ma'am?
Okay.
It's clear that this
Good.
man trained
All
his
right.
horse to beat me up.
Getting beat up. I'm sorry. What? No.
Celestine got kicked by his horse. I
By
think
his
that
horse?
is that the marshal's horse right there?
Don't hold it against the animal. They easily startle.
No, he trained that horse to buck me and kick me.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. You need medical attention.
No, I need that marshal to apologize to me.
I'm sure if you stop by the station, he might. I can not guarantee any satisfactory outcome for that event, though.
No, sir. If I stop by the station, he might put me behind bars again.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Did you fight him?
No, I'm innocent.
No, we didn't fight him.
No.
Is they were saying
Why
it was
not?
Petunia.
I mean,
It seems like that's the only way that stuff can get settled around here. If you fist fight them.
Yeah, again, if you do fist fight somebody, try not to do it in the street, you know. Again, everybody, if you do.
Oh, you're so good. Okay.
I fist fought somebody right here, and he told me not to do it, and I said I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, well, next time, Al, I hope the little angel on your shoulder tell you, hey, didn't Gerard tell me not to beat somebody up at a
Well,
church?
you didn't hear what that man said, goddammit.
Well,
He said all
I
Italian.
know.
He said all Italian people are bad people and assholes.
Wow.
That's very discriminatory. Yeah, you're right. You're right to beat
this
him
man.
up,
So I
Al.
told
You're
this
right.
man. I said, "You better shut your mouth, sir." And I said, "What are you?" And he said, "Well, I don't know." And I'm like, "Then get the hell out of here, you mutt." And he said, "All right, we're fighting." And I said, "All right, I guess we're fighting." And I took my gun off.
All right, so he was the engager then. Now, you had no part, really, in the decision of the fight right there. It was up to him.
I told you.
Should have
That's
told
what I
me
said.
that.
I told you that.
Done
I told you
so.
that day.
No, we didn't get that far into detail that
I
day.
told
just
you
tried to
that.
say,
I told you that man said, "Let's go fight," and we fought.
Yeah, but you know, I didn't think you. I thought.
Howdy, are any of you lawyers?
Mister, we're gonna take this horse to the swamp and let
Who?
it get eaten. Come on.
Okay, yeah.
All right, come to the police station.
Get that horse.
Sally needs representation.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
So, all right, come on.
Sorry. Come on, mister.
Okay.
Stop walking.
Hurry.
I'll be.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Cassie, sorry, we're gonna kill Constance, the horse, not the lady.
I don't. That.
This isn't his horse?
Whose horse are you talking about?
The Marshals.
The Marshals.
This is not his horse. His horse
It's-
has brown highlights.
I thought his horse was white.
The horse has brown highlights on his.
Shit.
So
Whose
this
fucking
isn't
horse is
Constance the
this?
horse.
No.
Damn it.
What do you mean constant?
Cassie, I was arrested today.
What happened? I sent you a telegram. I was in Blackwater.
Well, it appears either Sally is lying
Miss
or the
Misty.
Marshal is lying.
Yes, honey.
Make sure you have my leftovers over at the station promptly for
And,
that fine you owe me.
Oh, yeah. I can walk over there with you, actually.
Basically, I was being charged. Oh, you
I
want a
will be
promenade
right
to-
back. Yes,
You
yes.
want a promenade? All right. Basically, I was being charged with like planning to kidnap a marshal.
Oh, they
which is a
taking
lie.
along with us now.
Oh, I mean,
That's
we
fine.
can't let
No.
we
More
can't let
than,
Miss
there's more than enough
Misty
room.
be
Okay,
unchaperoned, and that's just uncouth.
You right, man. Public appearances are very much a big part of this here
Yes,
city.
I thought you were a
You
proper
quite
man, Mr.
able-minded.
Gerard.
I am, but you
Uh-huh.
are more sharp of wit than I. So I must give it to you for realizing that before I did.
Oh, of course, that's what I'm here
Quite
for.
the capable woman, yes indeed.
Thank you.
I mean, why would Sally lie though?
I don't know, but I did have Cordelia let her know she was fired.
mac
But
and cheese.
we did a walk of shame, and she got her job back.
cornbread.
But then the marshal shot her
Now
because she
for-
threatened to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember.
I know you do. You seem
I think, I don't know. Why would you believe in the Marsh? I mean, but look at all he's done. Well, he does nothing, but I don't know. I think Sally, she did do something that they're trying to protect you, but perhaps she made it worse.
Remember how we did the process of elimination for who might be Lady Whisper Down, and we eliminated the butlers, we eliminated Phyllis, which left us with Isabella, Hattie, and I forget who else. No, Morag. Is she still a contender, or did we eliminate her as well?
I think we eliminate her.
Well, I have a new one. The Marshal. Because I hear they have him in Blackwater as well.
Devon thinks the same as well.
Divine thinks it's the Marshal also.
Yeah, she thinks it could be a man. The only one who really knows about Constance life and all of that is that the people inside the manor and the Marshal and Morag. Those are like our only real suspects.
And he knew about Nicola's death and talked about some details of it as well.
Mm.
So I think we might as well just tarnish his reputation.
But hold on, actually.
Oh.
She's under like county arrest. She can't leave Lemoyne County, or otherwise she'll be like wanted or something.
Oh
But they're letting
shit.
her go.
She's being let go for now, but she's going to trial for
What'd she
murder.
do?
For murder?
What? Murder who?
Who did she murder?
Well, for attempted murder, I guess.
Oh.
Attempted murder of who?
Of the marshal.
Is it that big of a deal? He's fine.
He didn't even get shot.
Exactly. He shot her. He should be going to trial.
Listen, how to make the rules here.
It's not attempted murder because she never attempted to murder. It's
Exactly.
conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
testing y'all.
Conspiracy to kill a marshal, which is not a crime, or not a thing to be doing.
Yeah.
Wait, I think you just said it's not a crime.
No. He's saying it's not something you should do.
It's something to be doing. Yeah.
He's saying what
think
the
so.
phrase was to explain it's a very serious and
It's
grave
very,
crime.
very serious.
Yeah.
It's just Sally, though, Cody. You know Sally's not going to do nothing.
So let me get this straight.
She
let me-
lives
well,
in
actually, actually,
She
it
was
does
raised in
matter.
a closet.
So let me
This
get this
is not
straight. She goes to trial for supposedly trying to go threaten the marshal, but Morak put him in coma, and all she had to do was shuffle shit. Can you tell me how that makes sense?
Exactly.
Again, don't talk to me. Look for the
Well,
marshal
let's-
himself.
Well, we can talk to the chief here. Can you tell me how that makes sense?
What happened?
Yeah, how does that make sense?
So she sends some silly old threats after being harassed by the marshal the whole time, for trying to frame her for something she didn't do.
She went there.
She's
Tried
not
to shoot him.
finished. Let her
Hold
finish,
on, let me
please.
finish. She sends telegrams, all of that to the marshal. He's replying such things. She's now being sent on trial for doing God knows where the fuck. But Morak, a woman who's been causing nothing but destruction to the town,
Miss
put the
Lucy,
marshal
can
in
I talk to you
coma,
for a
and all she had to
moment?
do was
Yes,
shovel
of course.
shit, and there was no trial with that.
I agree.
Lucy, since I met
Well,
you,
there you
since I met you, you and I have been very, very pleasantly acquainted, and it appears we
Mhm.
share the same sentiments about the marshal.
That he's a complete asshole and a moron.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to know, as I see you work there in law, if you knew anything that could help me tarnish his reputation.
Oh, is he not doing that enough himself?
Well, I just need to add a little bit of spice.
Well, here, let's step away from the building a little more.
All
Let's
right.
go maybe somewhere over here.
Oh, when two bad bitches link up, period. Oh, Misty's gonna be
Where
helping
you
me.
going? You just going to talk right here?
With Lucy, you are more than welcome to come. We're talking about later things, Mr. Gerard. You probably don't want to hear about our
Oh,
delicacies.
yes. All right.
Well, excuse me there, man. Y'all ladies have a pleasant conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I have a real bad itch.
Yes, and I have such terrible cramps. Oh my goodness.
My gosh.
In a way. Yes, Misty and I was very wronged by the marshal. He threw us in a cell. He detained us for no reason. And we need to take his reputation further to hell. So if you have anything that could help us, we would really appreciate it.
Well, can I ask? Well, I did hear about this today. I don't know the full details, but why were y'all put in a cell?
Because he lied.
What did he
Or
lie
Sally
about?
lied. I'm not sure who. But apparently he is saying that I told Sally to, I guess, harm him, kidnap him or something. Now, I never said
And he
this.
said this. He said
Yes.
this.
Yes, and it was basically, Lucy, like, I said I didn't do it. And I was put in a corner. I was damned if I admitted it, damned if I didn't. Even though I know I didn't do it. And I don't know if Sally lied or if he lied, but it's just, It wasn't fair to me. I'm innocent, and I was
Mhm.
wrongfully accused of this. And there wasn't even enough evidence to say that I did this thing.
Well, there's something I've noticed about Marshall Reeker that seems to be a pattern of his. He tends to add little white lies here and there. So there was a couple weeks ago, there was an incident in Blackwater where there was a man going around saying that he was going to murder someone, right? So I tied him up because, of course, I didn't want anyone to get murdered. And the marshal, hi there. And the marshal comes over and he starts yelling at me about, why are you doing this and this and that? And I said, well, I wouldn't have to do this if maybe you'd be doing your job and not flirting with the women of Blackwater. And he was like, I'm not doing that, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he takes the man off. And the people of the town are upset, because he's not doing his job. Oh. Hi, Cordelia. Is everyone right here to,
Is this private?
Yes, sorry.
Oh.
Misty and I are talking about the cases against us, and I don't want to get
Oh.
y'all
Oh my-
mixed in.
I'm
Are
being
you okay?
hanged. It's official. I'm
Wait,
gonna get hung.
What?
No, you're not.
What?
Well,
Oh,
the
what is going on? Who said I am gonna be
the
on.
marshal's trying
I
to take
am gonna
Sally
be
to
put on
trial.
trial.
It doesn't mean
I
you're being
literally
hung.
admitted to do.
But Sally already basically confessed.
Oh my
Yes,
God, Sally.
this literally proof I did it. I don't know why we need a trial.
The marshal just wants to trap you. Evangeline was right. That's the tactic he's using. You just can't let him be successful. You just got to go into that
I'm
court
gonna go
case.
put
You
my
got to
goddamn
confess.
knee down.
Please put your wig on.
Yes,
And please take that white cap off.
we'll see y'all later soon. Shall we promenade to talk about our case?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. No.
Who the hell is that?
That
Are
Mr.
you
Strong?
eavesdropping?
Chief,
What's going on?
well, what are you doing over here?
No, I was
Chief.
thinking about something.
No, what you out here being messy for, Chief?
What do you mean messy?
Eavesdropping. Messy.
I ain't eavesdropping on you. I can barely hear you.
Did you
It
hear
just
about
seems
the thing
odd
that was
that-
stuck inside of me?
No. What the
Oh,
fuck is
okay.
inside of you?
It seems
Nothing.
that
We're talking about womanly things.
women things.
Yes.
Yes.
Have you ever
well.
had a backed up flow, Chief?
Nope.
Have you ever coughed and felt your world end when you coughed?
Oh yeah, when it all comes flowing out.
But like
Yes.
it all just comes out.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
shit
a
myself
waterfall.
before.
Oh no,
That's
it's blood.
disgusting.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever stood up and had everything drop out of you
Chief Armstrong.
in 5 seconds? It's really
just
bad.
call me
No, Chief
Armstrong?
sir.
How about that?
Is his arm so damn big? Look so strong, Chief. That's
Oh
What can
wow.
I help you with?
Oh my
That's how you
God.
good shape, Chief. Good shape. That's
It's not
it.
June
But,
yet. Let's calm down.
But Chief, I'm just looking for orders. Should I engage on local food patrol or?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Go
You
check.
are a working man. My God.
Go check down by like over to the east side of town because I noticed some weird stuff.
You got a landmark.
Yeah, go by like the barber shop, like Dudley's or wherever that. What's that bar called?
Doyle's.
Doyle's, that's right.
All right,
yeah.
so the slums. All right, I'll go
Yeah.
ahead. Slums in the
Oh
Italian
my gosh, I'm
neighborhood.
just
All right.
reading
Yep,
chat
and
line.
then
Who gave
head your way
Petunia
back
a gun?
over to
My lord.
the Constance Manor and the DeLuca household.
All right, I'll make the route. Thank you.
All right.
Anyways, yeah, back to the flows.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
we're still on that?
Oh yes.
Have you ever had
We're on that for the rest of our lives. So.
a cramp, but like in your booty
Oh
hole?
yes, I've had that.
I've had
before.
cramps, yeah.
But in
your
the
hole?
booty hole.
No, not in the booty hole.
Oh, they're
Yes.
terrible.
It's
My
different.
toes
What the
curl
hell
up.
are we even talking?
Our uterus problems.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, me too. Anyways, hi.
What was
Sir, this is
Because when
private, sir.
that? You want me to leave now?
I mean,
Yes.
Yeah.
you
All right,
want
see you
to
later.
keep hearing us?
My gosh.
Maybe you should be the put one on trial. I mean, really, he is a pervert. He is perverted. He needs to go down for that.
Ooh.
Perverted.
What are you talking about, Sally?
What did he
Were we talking
say?
about our uteruses?
We were talking about
Yeah,
our
we were.
uteruses.
And he wants to intrude. You see my
Maybe he's-
point?
You
He's
got a
supposed-
point, yeah.
You know what? You're
Yeah.
right. You are right, Sally.
He did stand here a little too long.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe he has
In that
sisters.
mustache? Oh my
Maybe he has
goodness. Maybe he's
sisters.
I
in
mean, he
love
has a
with the Martian.
fiance, so
Oh, then he
yeah.
knows.
Yes. Well,
He
Sally,
knows
we're
about
talking
inflow.
about our case. Would you want to catch up with us later at the house or something?
Yeah.
You know, maybe
Simon
we should
said, let's
go.
see.
Bye, Sally.
Bye, Sally. Maybe we should go a little more into like the park or
Yes.
something where there's no fences around us.
I know the perfect place we can talk. Do y'all ladies mind running?
No, I don't mind.
All right, come on. Because we will never have a moment of peace if we just talk out here in public. How's law been for you, Lucy?
You know, it hasn't been terrible. It's been great helping the people of Saint Denis.
That's good. I'm glad we got some good folk. Just gonna go to Celestine's plotting and scheming area. Okay, it is officially mission take down the marshal. Well, at least his reputation. This way.
What the hell?
I know a couple of places to talk in private.
You know, a lot of people use the water area back here to do their business, right?
Oh, like relieving themselves?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why it smells like this.
Yeah.
All right, we can talk here without anybody interrupting us shit.
Okay, excellent. All right, as I was saying, wait, let me get my lantern out.
Thank you.
As I was saying, the marshal, he is one that, in my opinion, likes to start rumors and lie, and he likes to get a rise out of people, is what I've noticed. I don't know if he gets off on that or what it is, but he likes throwing in a couple of lies mixed with the truth. So he'll give you a little bit of truth, but then he'll throw in something that's a full-on lie that he made up. Because I've experienced this myself as well. He accused me of assaulting him and getting the people of Blackwater to turn on him. When he did it himself, he was being disrespectful, rude, and not doing his job by detaining someone who wanted to go around killing people.
Sounds like someone else
And
we
he
know.
accused me
right?
in Valentine a couple of days later. He was telling the people of Valentine
I
that I
feel like the
assaulted
Marshal
him,
and Celestine are kind of
which was
two
not
peas in a
true.
pod, low key.
Why would I ever in my life
Just a little bit.
assault that man? I know the power he has. He's a damn marshal. And I noticed this when we were today outside of the doctor's office when he was questioned. Who was he questioning? I think Miss Porkers and
me.
Was it you? I think he said something that was a lie, and I realized in that moment. And I was just standing there listening. I said, "Oh my goodness, this man. He'll give you some of the truth, but he will also lie to you." And I think because people see him as a person of power, as a marshal, they believe him. And then that's how rumors start. because they believe that lie, that one lie that he threw in. And then everyone goes around and starts spreading it even more. But I will tell you one thing. That man, he is not loyal to any woman he speaks to. Because I heard that he was with Miss Constance. Is that right?
You know, he has a horse named after her.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, I was telling the girls that's probably the only chance he'll ever get to ride Constance in his life, so.
Well, he has many women in every town, from what I've seen. And he lies to every single one of them. Makes him feel special. And it breaks my heart for these women. Because I saw him getting real close with Miss Charlotte Grace from Blackwater. And then the next day, there were rumors going around in St. Denis that he wanted Miss Constance. Which is quite interesting because he had just been with another woman. So why is he doing this? If not to hurt these women. Is he just a sick freak that he thinks he can get away with this? I have no trust in this man, and the way he handled the situation with Sally, I don't agree with how he went about it, if I'm being honest.
Me either. Are you familiar with the Lady Whisper Down letters in Blackwater?
I've heard about him, yes.
Would any of them have been about the ladies that he was fraternizing with?
Well, I've only read one of them. I don't know how many have come out, but I know they usually are about Miss Constance and that house, right? All the women that live in that house.
Yes, but apparently they're in Blackwater and Valentine as well. And the marshal is known to frequent, from what I've been told, all of those locations.
Oh, yes, I have run into him at every single place.
Yes, and we're trying to expose him as Lady Whisperdown, because of course he would know all of their criminal activity.
Yeah.
The gossip about him. And
wait a second. You know what I just realized?
What's that?
All these little gossip posters, usually it's about those women and their
Wake it up.
rumors are trying to create conflict between the women, right?
Right.
Okay. And I was told yesterday.
Wake it up, Lucy. Yes.
That he has had a thing with every single one of those women. You don't think that he's trying to cause some sort of rift between all of them? Because he's trying to get something out of this.
I think you might be right, and I don't know what he gets out of this, but
you think he wants Miss Constance?
I think he does.
And he's trying to get all those women away from her so that he could have her for himself.
Yes, I believe that 100%, and I think everybody should know how messy the marshal is.
Oh, he is messy. I don't, honestly, I don't know how anyone could ever stop him. Also, this stays between us, but I was speaking to one of the lawmen, and he told me that the marshal has tied up some of their own because he didn't like how they were acting or something. And he said that he was abusing his power as marshal.
I could see him doing something like that.
I believe it.
And that it's not the first time that he's done it. And I think some of the same people who work with him do not agree with the way he runs things. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes I think the law people, they've got to do something that they don't want to because they're being told by the marshal.
Well, Lucy, if us ladies on the outside of the law start spreading the truth about Messy Marshall, could we count on you to spread it within the ranks of the law?
Oh, trust me. I think so far I've got them on my good side. I had to put some of them in their place today when they tried to accuse me of gossiping while on duty because I was trying to help some of the girls up front. So I had to put them in their place. But I think they're starting to trust me, and with what that man told me about the marshal abusing his power, I think we're somewhat on the same page. So you can count on me for that.
Yes, I think maybe we can beat the marshal at his own game, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
He has the Lady Whisper down, but perhaps there might be an article called The Messy Marshal Times where we can document all of his misdeeds and spread them throughout the states.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That would be interesting, yeah.
Yeah, so I have to get your telegram, Lucy.
Of course. You got a notebook?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
BUZ for Buzz. 53531.
All right, that's Buzz 53531.
Correct, yes.
Yes, I'll write to you, and if you find anything in secrecy, let me know, and it will be published for the Messy Marshal Times.
Of course, of course.
Thank you, ladies.
Of course.
I feel like together we can help take this man down.
I agree. If anyone can stop him, I think we can.
Wonderful. Now, shall we get out of this humid tunnel? My
Mm-hmm.
press out is starting to frizz up.
Yes, of course. Let's go now. It does smell quite awful.
Yeah, it does.
But you
But I was gonna let y'all talk,
Well, you can't have a private conversation in Saint Denis, it seems sometimes. Shit. Damn.
Yeah. Don't breathe too hard,
All right. I might need another cigarette.
Oh, it has been a day. My gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, Lucy, we'll see you around, darling.
All right, I'm gonna head out the other way so no one suspects anything.
Yeah, of
Right,
course.
we'll go this
All right,
way, mister.
stay safe.
You too.
Was I hollering the whole time? Help.
Mister.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do now?
We just gotta make sure we can trust Miss Lady.
I think
Really?
what we should do is use one of the ladies that the marshal is infatuated with. I only know of one personally. I don't know the other lady she mentioned. But Constance is my neighbor. We're not really like close friends. Like we don't have dinner parties or like tea parties too often. But maybe you and I can let her know what our goals are and see if she would be down for luring the marshal into a place, and then we jump out mask and beat the hell out of him.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. I just haven't seen that woman in some time. I hope she's all right.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either or even heard anything.
I hope that works out. Because I don't know that other lady.
For me. I think I'm gonna go lay it on down.
So
it has been quite the day for sure.
Yeah, what did she say that woman's name was in Blackwater?
Charlotte Grace?
Charlotte Grace. Well, if Constance
Something like
doesn't
that.
work out, then I'll talk to her.
Be careful. Don't try to talk to too many because you still have loyalty to him despite him being a dog.
Yes, you know, women do like no good men.
Yeah, they might go back and be like, "Oh, these two ladies came and seen me, and they were saying stuff about whatever, you know." So just be
No, you're
careful.
right. You're right. And it's like I said, I really don't know the Charlotte Gray lady. I'm acquainted as a neighbor with the other one. But it's just like you never
Hmm.
know who you can trust in Saint Denis.
Exactly. Yeah, that is true.
Well, Misty, what I'll do is I'm going to put together a messy Marshall article and I'll ride
Hmm.
around and put them in different states maybe tomorrow morning.
That'll be good. Yeah.
Yes, I'll talk about how he shot off an innocent woman's ear.
Yeah. Start off a little timid at first, and then hit them harder and harder each article.
Absolutely, and I just feel like, I mean, his days as Lady Whisper Down are over.
Hmm. I think this is great.
Yes, yes, I agree. And if everything does work out and that lady is willing to be bait, you and I will get our own justice against the marshal one day.
Hmm.
Oh, and I
Yeah.
noticed you were like, giggly kicking up your feet with Mr. Gerard.
Oh, he is handsome. My goodness.
Yes, that's good
I
fish
love
right
me a
there.
working man. My gosh.
Yes, he comes from money, honey, so you might want to
I
secure
saw
that.
he had a butler. I met his butler today.
You think? He might be an easy one.
I think so, the way he be talking. And he got a brother, Celestine.
Oh, who's that?
Oh shit, I forgot his brother's name. But they're around that girl, Angelique or whatever her name is.
Oh, yes, that's his cousin.
Yeah. Hmm. Howdy.
Hello
Howdy,
there.
dear.
Wait, were you in Rhodes earlier?
Yep.
Are you the one that saved my life?
Are you Misty?
Yeah.
Damn right.
My goodness. Celestine, so you know how a man rode off on the horse, right? Magnolia.
Yes.
This was the
Mm-hmm.
man.
Well,
Oh,
nice to meet you,
nice to
Miss
meet you.
Celestine.
What's your name, sir?
My name's Bryce. Bryce Montana.
Pleasure to meet you, Bryce. Thank you so much for helping Misty. It was wrong what they were doing to her.
Yeah. I mean, I got caught up later.
Yep, a fucking Bronco tried to get me to turn myself in too.
My God. I said, really, Bronco? So I just
Yep,
said, all right, Bronco, I'll go.
they still ain't getting me yet though.
You better lay low because the marshal was in town just not that long ago.
So I've heard, but they don't really have a good description on me, as my back was turned
Oh,
to them the
that's
whole
true.
time. So
Yeah.
yep, all they know is I was in red. That's all I heard. So switched it up on them.
As you should. It's
Hope you
like,
guys are safe.
yes, yes, it's like you had perfect timing because you got Misty a little bit more time to think about her next moves.
Yep, I mean she looked
Yeah.
familiar. I was just at the little thing that she opened up with my boy Bronco
Mm-hmm.
and them. And when I heard her on the back of the horse, I was like, "Well, shit, what the hell happened?"
Well,
So I was stalling a
I
little
was
bit.
looking for, yeah, I was looking for Bronco because I was like, oh, Bronco being rude so he can help us. That's what
Yep.
I wanted,
Once
Celestine.
when that's all you had to say. Once you said Bronco, I was like, "Well, any friend of Bronco's a friend of mine." So had to bullshit
I
him a little
like
bit,
that.
and then once he felt his guard was down, is when I took my time and got up on that horse and rode that some bitch out of town.
Smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you're a real one, mister.
Mm-hmm.
Just helping out.
What you doing in Santa Denis, though?
Well, I came down here after my boys went down to sleep to check it out.
Oh, okay. Well,
I heard it was a
welcome.
dusty town, so
Oh yeah, it is every day.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that. Ain't no sunshine out here.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Howdy,
Yeah.
Cassie.
Hey,
Hi,
Cass.
babe.
Howdy.
Mm-hmm. How's everyone
Yes,
doing?
just fine. And
Not her sipping
Celestine, you need to
wine.
make sure Cassie gets some rest because
Mm.
she has not been sleeping.
I'm doing just fine.
I can tell. Mister, you have a good night, and it was good meeting you again, mister. Cassie, shall we, promenade? Maybe go to the store, buy some concealer? Come on, darling.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Take
Have a
care.
good rest.
All
See
right, you
y'all
too.
later.
Mm-hmm.
Cassie, you look like hell.
She ought to get some
What do you
rest.
mean? I look just fine.
No, you look like a zombie.
Perhaps it's all natural.
Okay,
How
but
you been
you
holding
still.
up?
There's going to be a trial no matter what, so you need a lawyer.
Sally.
Well, that Marshall can burn in hell where he fucking belongs. I'm doing just fine.
Yeah. You know, he denied the Lady Whisper Down allegations.
I was thinking, I don't think it's the Marshall, to be honest.
You don't anymore? Well, then that leaves us with our last two suspects from that house.
Yes, the reason why is because the Marshall really hasn't, as much as he kind of arrived last night to all the commotion, late notice and such, and this lady whispered down, the way she wrote today, seems like she pretty much already has a motive when it comes to not only Cordelia,
Uh-oh.
but also a target to the SNOBs. And that's where they fucked up today.
There's another Whisper Down different from last night?
There was a new paper today that I had ripped up. Let me show you.
All right.
I ripped up the paper, of course, because I wasn't going to let them tarnish Cordelia's name, but her loyalty has been questionable. But they pretty much wrote about, Nicola passing away and then try to imply that supposedly one of us inside the home basically murdered her to have the estate. I don't see why the marshal would try to write such things, considering I doubt he even knows about the will.
So then we only had two more suspects, Cassie. Are you saying it was either? You eliminated Phyllis, we eliminated Morag, we eliminated the butlers because they were missing.
Mm-hmm.
We eliminated, well, now I guess the marshal. And then we agreed maybe it wasn't Miss Constance because there are new ones out, so we eliminated her.
Mm-hmm.
So then that leaves either Isabella or Hattie left. So
Hattie was at the house. She came in wondering what happened to Nicola.
But wasn't Isabella walking around talking to everybody as well?
I don't remember seeing Isabella, to be honest.
You know what? I saw her once in the street, and then I saw her today. But it was in passing, so I don't think she might have had enough time.
Moira could be an option, considering she was the one that read the will and such. But it just doesn't make sense why this lady was going to try to apply that someone that's from the estate, basically trying to imply that it was Cordelia who had an involvement with Nicola dying, or...
But didn't Morag also have a lot of negative things to say about Nicola? Maybe she's just trying to, give it her last hurrah, even though they really didn't know each other. She really wasn't nice to her.
True.
So then, I guess Morag is back in consideration.
Yes.
Isabella and Hattie. But, I don't know. Because only saw Isabella briefly in the street that one time.
Yes, Isabella, she was very briefly, but she doesn't really know as much details about what's been going on unless someone told her.
We all talked to Morag yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to Miss Hattie with Cordelia. We talked about, was it Cordelia or was it you? Shit, I don't remember. But we talked about
Yeah.
what was going on with the house. I don't think any of us spoke to Isabella, did we?
Mm-mm.
I'm so confused. At
I
this
remember
point, anybody
Isabella
could be
saying my
whispered down.
condolences, but we never gave her the
It
full
could be
rundown what
anyone.
actually
She might be
happened.
right.
Hattie knows everything. Morag knows everything.
So should we
The Marsh?
eliminate Isabella?
Yes.
Didn't they have other people working in that home? I really don't know, but I would see people on the steps like, what's that bald-headed heifer's name that was the security? Janice. There was a Stell that was living there, I think, but I haven't seen her in a while either.
Yes. I think we'll have to wait and see this
Well,
next mode of a Lady Wristbound. If she sees her unfortunately shitty ass rat and ripped up, we shall see how she reacts.
yes, well, for now, I guess our main two suspects then are Morag and Hattie. And Morag does talk in like old English shit. Like she be talking in like parables and like shit like that. And I mean, she's been around for some time, so it would fit the bill.
It would fit.
You're
And
clocking
there
out.
hasn't
All
really
right,
been
have
much
fun.
with Morag involved in Lady Whisper
I
Down.
love Sally.
So she could be one of them.
And Morag did ask a lot of questions about like Nicola and, you know, her diary and stuff like that.
Exactly. Will. I just, it just doesn't make any sense, Lady Whisper Down is saying condolences to Nicola, but it's also implying that we have something to deal with taking the estate from her. I don't know. I think Cordelia might be in grave danger tomorrow. I have a bad feeling about this meeting, this council. It's gonna be a bad look on Cordelia.
I love Cordelia, I do. But outside of everything that's going on with Nicola's home, I don't even know how I can defend her against any allegations.
I mean, me and Devon felt some type of way today about Cordelia because, we all know our names were on the will and such, and she, spoke with Miss Parker's about it and such, and it seemed like, Miss Parker's was going to finalize the will and whatnot, make it, because, she was, supposedly Miss Parker's was there when, Nicola wrote all this down and such, so, Miss Parker's legalized it and such, and Miss Parker said she only had 2 copies, and for some reason or something like that, and I asked her this. I said, "Well, do you think we can get a copy?" And she said, "Well, why wouldn't you? She basically tried to imply that you and her were more important. That if something were to come up, it would be you two that would be dealing with the will. So, I'm not so important on the will then. I have Nicola's clothes, and that's really all that matters, and that's all she gave me. So, whatever happens to her in that house, God bless her."
Cassie, I need you to know something,
get it.
darling. You are not any less important than any other member of the SNOB. From me as the founder to, bless her heart and God rest her soul, Nicola, our founding member, and Cordelia, the president, any other member prospects, you are important like all of us. I don't know why Cordelia would say that, but I did pay Miss Porkers extra money to print more copies of the will, because I believe you ladies should have it. I'm sorry Cordelia made you feel like you were less than, because that is not true. The Cordelia hate train is like about to be in full effect. Like there's so many different
But-
storylines.
Yes, I don't know.
But the
She also said
Cordelia hate train
the
is about
girls
to be
decided
popping
to
off.
finalize Nicola's spot, and I have not yet to seen it.
I could show you in Divine. Is she around?
She went back to East Africa to visit family. She just needs some time after everything, you know. She went to
Well-
talk to Cordelia about the whole incident with the wills and whatnot, and she basically seemed like she said the same thing to her. So it really hurt Divine, as you know, they're childhood friends, and Cordelia has been quite selfish lately, I'm going to be honest.
It's like between you and I, ever since I made my best friend, I know she had good intentions, but I told Nicola that I thought Cordelia would make for a good president. But I didn't think she was ready yet, and unfortunately Nicola let her know before I was ready to appoint her. And sadly, I think once Cordelia became president of the SNOB, it's like she had this quest for power. She got the rat kids under her finger, and now she wants to be city council, and she's disregarding members of the SNOB, and she's just getting beside herself.
I've noticed that, you know, ever since, you know, being a St. Denise and how she moves, she's quite worried about her reputation, to where now she digged herself a deeper hole that I sadly can't pull her out of.
I'm worried about her. I am. It's like she wants to be at the top, but she's skipping steps on the ladder, and she's finna fall real hard. Yeah, the Cordelia hate train is real. Yes. Oh, sorry. What was that, darling?
Yes, it's quite dusty, that horse of yours. But, I mean, between you and me, you know, she can barely afford a meal for herself.
I mean, when she came to us, I thought she might have been middle class. So you think it might be true that she don't have money like that?
I mean, yes, I mean, she said she had only $11 to her name.
Well,
I just think, you know, like I've been saying many times, people need to realize
so
where
cute.
they come from, and that, you know, we all came from somewhere. You know, if you just choose to ignore where you
Cassie is
came
not
from, you're
having
gonna,
it with Cordelia. The
I guess
girls are fighting
you're gonna
for
end
real.
up in darkness. And as much as I love Cordelia, and I understand we're all grieving, but I think even with her grieving and such, you know, her hunger for power and such,
It's about to be bad
remains
for
the same,
Cordelia tomorrow.
sadly. I
Oh
mean,
my goodness.
let's face it, Cordelia knows that she has a 40-60 chance of actually being part of that council. She does not have the greatest reputation right now, you know.
Can I tell you a secret? You should have saw how flustered she got when she realized that she had to actually earn a seat on the city council.
Oh,
and
I
that people would
noticed.
have to vote for her.
Mm-hmm.
And then we tried to come together to talk about city council. And she was just like, oh, well, I think we should have people appointed and one of them should be me. How selfish can you be?
I told her this, and me and Devon talked about it. Being appointed was never gonna work. The town would have been infuriated if there were people appointed, you know. In order to be a council, the town has to respect you enough to where they consider you council. If they found out there were people already appointed, that they have to vote for, you know, 2 extra slots of who can be part of council, it would end up in chaos.
I didn't realize how much she was hated. I feel like there's a train in Saint Denis, and the train that's being ran is the Cordelia hate train.
How we doing, ladies? Wonderful
I
night we're having.
mean,
Oh, hi.
I mean, you should have seen the papers and the posters after Cordelia, put hers up, saying that they should vote for her. I mean, a lot of people in the middle lower seem quite upset. Someone even wrote underneath her poster that we know the truth. It's very bad. I'm afraid, and I understand she has the rats and stuff, but she has to realize too that they're gonna put themselves first.
Right. I worry about her. Tomorrow when everybody attacks her, that's going to be tough. And it's like, who am I to stop people from voicing their opinion? They have every right to address somebody that wants to be a candidate.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to call your horse. I think mine is still dusty. And I can take the reins and show you to her.
Mm-hmm.
Her
Could you see Lady
ceremony.
here?
Yes, ma'am. Do you think, I know you said Cordelia had $11 to her name, and this could be my grief talking, but do you think there's any, I shouldn't say this, Cassie. Think there's any truth to the rumors?
Which rumors? I mean, there's a lot at this point.
That maybe Cordelia did conspire to, oh, I hate to say this, but that she might have hired that lady or that lawman to get Nicola.
No,
She knew the
no.
No,
I,
right.
I don't think Cordelia could ever stoop that low. I'm afraid. I don't think she'll ever do that. As much as she's hungry for power, I think she still has somewhat respect for her friends, and I don't think she'll ever do it to Nicola.
Oh, see, I know that did
If
not
she
happen.
were to do that, then she won't be the Christian woman she considers herself to be. She'll be in the pits of hell, and there'll be a warm seat waiting for her.
I think it was just like Nicola was gunned down by a lawman. You're right, but I don't know. I just really struggle accepting what happened to Nicola. I really do, and I can't fathom why that man would just shoot her. But he's dead now, from what I hear.
And may he rest in hell. Burn in hell, actually.
I'm just upset that it wasn't by our hands. We should have been able to have him meet his maker.
Mm-hmm. I just think a lot is happening to the SNLVs and such. I don't know, I've been feeling very lost in St. Denis, I'm going to be honest.
I love all you ladies, and I think Monday, when Divine comes back from, what is it? She said she's from Nigeria, right?
Yes.
No, is it East Africa or West Africa?
East Africa, I believe.
Oh, anyway, I thought Nigeria was in West Africa. When she gets back, I think we should all take a trip to Kota. As you know, we was trying to take one for some time, and I know Nicola would have loved it. She probably would have studied different, like, rocks and stuff that she would have found out there, and plants, and I think we should just go out there and let everything out so that we can be stronger.
I know how much she wanted to do that canoe trip.
Perhaps we can do that on Tuesday. It can be a 2-day retreat for the SNOB healing.
That'll be quite lovely.
When I founded the SNOB, it was founded with the intent on sisterhood and love. And right now, I feel like we're all grieving, and we don't mean to hurt each other. But we're just like putting salt in each other's wounds, and it shouldn't be that way.
I agree.
We should be loving on each other. And I really hate that Cordelia made you feel like you didn't matter, that you didn't deserve a copy of the will.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
I understand it was a piece of paper, but at the end of the day, it was written by Nicola, and I think it just would have been a nice gesture just to say, hey, I think Passing Divine would like one, I get where she was coming from, but it just, I don't know, it still kind of stinged in a way.
I could imagine. Well, I'm really looking forward to having us all put the past behind us, really.
Yes, well.
I think I'm going to go to the printer press and make us a nice retreat itinerary, and that way everybody knows what to pack and how much food to bring. And I think Sally should come too, not as a
Of
maid,
course.
but as somebody from our family that's also hurting. What they're doing to Sally right now is wrong.
Mm-hmm. They even tried putting the blame on what happened to, what me and Divine did to that Bayou girl. They even tried putting that on her, and it's a good thing they are kind of forgetting that, but it just, I don't know, none of it is making sense at all, especially with the marshal and his foolery. I mean, trying to put her to trial over quote unquote attempted murder when it was Morak who almost took his life, and she only had to shovel shit. I just think he's really an embarrassment for the law, and I can't take him serious. I have to laugh in his face every time I see him.
Just trying to make sure I'm going the right way. Darling, I understand that we have two better suspects for Lady Whisper Down, but I think we need to keep that between us, as I have other motives for accusing the marshal of being Whisper Down. I'm going to ruin that man's reputation. Well, it's not going to be hard to do, considering how he conducts himself. Shit, I'm at the wrong spot, I think. We'll find it, don't worry.
Yes, I did visit Blackwater and such, and spoke with a couple of people that were acquainted with us in Nicola, and I invited them to the memorial for Nicola.
Yes, and I'm glad. Oh, okay, we're in the right area. I'm glad that we were all able to plan the funeral together. We're just going to be more messy. Because somebody, it seems, was trying to plan it by themselves. It's like she wants to get Nicola in the grave in her own manner, and that's just not fair to all of us.
I mean, you should have seen how I reacted when I went into Nicola's room, and it didn't smell like her anymore. I opened up the wardrobe, and all I saw was more yellow than all the colors Nicola used to wear from her dresses. It was so hard to find on her clothes.
It's like she was waiting for that moment because she knew she was going to get that house.
Yes.
This clearing right here is where we'll have her ceremony. Then I'm going to pack some food, and she would have loved being in nature, and we're not too far from that science tower she would talk about, and you know how much she loved these. Here, Cassie.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think this spot is perfect for her to go home in.
I think it's beautiful.
Can we just sit here together, Cassie, and have a moment? Just you and I.
Of course.
This is so sad. Poor girls. These poor girls, they're just trying to like grieve and all of this drama has been surrounding them. I actually feel so bad for the SNOB. It's been very dark. These poor girls. Oh my goodness. Nicola, she was too young. No. But yeah, I feel like Nicola's passing is just causing a lot of tension between all of the girls. And it's kind of like hard to have them be all held together because there was just like other things building up before Nicola died. And I feel like her dying just put a bigger rift in a lot of issues. And now the girls have new issues. So it's a lot for them. But I feel like Divine, Cassie, and Celestine all have a similar mindset right now. Oh my goodness. Cassie,
Yes.
what do you think Nicola's doing right now up there?
I think she's probably sipping a cup of tea with her cucumber sandwiches with no crust and is probably having the most longest conversation about her adventures with the SNLBs her with her lovely aunt.
She is, you know, right before she passed, she was actually promoted as the president of the elite members of the SNOB. And I just feel like she's probably up there recruiting new members.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, and she's probably eating spaghetti and she's probably hiring a new maid.
Mm-hmm. Probably talk with the most greatest engineers.
Absolutely. And I just feel like she's just up there bumping bosoms and having a good hoot and holler.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we should get out of here.
What was that?
We should get out of here. It's getting late. I think
Yeah.
bears be out here, and I'm not trying to get swallowed up, Cassie.
Neither am I.
At least not in that way.
Me as well, and I barely ate, so there's not gonna be much meat to munch on.
Well, I feel like we'll have a nice 2 days of SNOB recuperation. We will take the train close to Kota, and then we'll get our horses and we'll ride out there. And then we'll do canoeing and we'll get better one day at a time.
I would like that.
Would you like to have dinner, Cassie? We can go to my house or your house.
Yes. I never actually showed you my house.
No, and I think I can't be at Nicola's home right now.
I feel the same.
Yeah, it's just like every time I go there, I just feel so empty, and just knowing that Cordelia has already started like putting her stuff away, and she'll probably like clear out my taxidermy projects next, I'm sure.
I mean, she even has a new polished yellow couch.
The couch is yellow? Did she get that today?
I think it was last night, and I walked in and I asked her, I said, has that yellow couch always been there? She said, no, it's new.
She got rid of Miss Daphne's vintage couches?
I mean, I can show you it for a quick second.
Yes, please. Those couches were imported from Europe. Miss Daphne's good lover, Miss Hattie Mae Jenkins, procured those sofas for her.
Yes, I could have sworn my eyes were deceiving me, but no, I just blinked, and then next thing I never noticed this couch being so bright and yellow. And she said, oh yeah, I just got that. And I said, oh, okay.
Isn't wearing piss yellow enough for her?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Miss Porker has really woke up the piss yellow, and it is. I'm sorry, Gigi, I love you, but the piss yellow is just so fucking funny. I'm sorry.
Like
Next thing you know, that house is gonna be looking like the inside of a latrine, all that damn yellow.
Walking into a urine house.
Oh, my goodness, I mean, Nicola's gonna be rolling in her grave once she makes that house over. And I'm not gonna let somebody ruin my best friend's home. I won't stand for it.
Yes, I mean, it's a good thing she gave Cordelia the home in the sense that she would have been homeless. And I don't think Cordelia realizes that.
You know, that's why Nicola was a Pinnacle member in the SNOB. Even in her afterlife, she planned ahead for charity. She left that home to she left that home to Cordelia.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. The more Cassie and Celestine talk about Cordelia, I feel like Celestine is building up negative energy.
I just feel so unfair
about Cordelia, because like, why is she making over the home already, girl? It's been one day. Yes. I'm sorry. I feel like some of us are just prone to lose others, and I don't want to lose any more of you. That's why we got a plan to help Sally.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I was quite scared today when I found out Sally got shot at Lady Tenenbaum's etiquette class. And it was more than just one bullet. She could have died.
Who shot her?
Sarah, supposedly Lady Tenenbaum's claiming there was some type of assassination attempt on the house, and supposedly Sally jumped in front of the Tannenbaum for the bullets. And I told Sally, I said, if you're gonna jump in front of anyone to take a bullet for them, don't
Oh my
jump in front of
goodness.
it for some fake bitch.
I mean, shit, that woman's probably like 300 years old. Ain't it her time to die anyway?
That is what I'm saying. I mean, it's time to pack it up.
My goodness, but we gotta protect Sally. I mean, I'm not I'm not finna take the fall for her, but I just wouldn't want to see her go to prison. Did you notice that Hannah was back there talking to her? Is she her legal representative?
For the most part, yes.
Is she a good lawyer?
For the most part, Hannah has pretty much, she has it down pat from what it seems with the info she's been saying, you know. It's not attempted murder, it's, what's the word? Compensatory, I believe it is. Or something like that, because supposedly it was the marshal who drew out his gun first about, you know, announcing himself as the law and such, and Sally just was frightened, so she pulled hers out of self-defense.
I mean, he didn't even like let her know she was being detained. He came there guns blazing.
Did he now?
Oh wait, before we have dinner at your home, can I see them piss yellow couches, please?
Oh yes. Let me send Lady back home to the stable. But for the most of it, it sounds pretty good for Sally's case. It's just, you know, how can you really go up against the marshal who's very ignorant and just has an ego for such a small brain?
I think the marshal is just jealous of us upper echelon. Because if you notice, well, it seems like that's what he focuses on for crime. I mean, you got people of poverty that are robbing folks and doing all types of things, but us successful people in the city get it the worst from that man, and I don't understand why.
Yes. I mean, look what he tried to do to Nicola, and all she did was act out of self-defense, and her acting out of self-defense again this time took her life.
I made this for her earlier.
Oh, that was lovely.
Thank you. I used the flowers we picked.
Yes, this couch is quite new. It's right here to our left. Look how bright it is.
No. That couch was sentimental. Where's her knife?
It's how she replaced it for a new one.
Why would Cordelia do that?
And then look at her wardrobe.
Oh, I have too many scenes. Hold on.
Nothing but yellow, 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 yellow.
I spit on it. How dare she come through here and think she could just replace my best friend after one day. Why would she do that?
Oh.
Why? Just why? Why? Oh, the Cordelia hate train is really getting so real. Serves her right. How dare she just try to act like Nicola never existed? What's this?
Oh.
What?
No.
What was that?
Oh, nothing, you know, it's just nothing at all.
All right.
Nicola looks great in that photo.
She does. Shall we have dinner?
Michelle.
Are the girls gonna start drugging Celestine when she's going crazy? Cause oh my goodness. That sent me. Honestly though, it might be for her own best
I'm not really
interest.
much of a cook, but I do know how to season.
Well, I can go to my house and grab some fresh pies I baked and meet you over there for dinner.
All right.
Yes, I made some raspberry pie.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yes, and Cassie, do please get some good sleep this evening, darling. I'm worried about you.
I'll try.
And perhaps maybe some peach tone concealer for your eye area.
Yes. I'll try my best to glam myself up. I just really been needing a distraction lately, and escaping to Blackwater been helping a little bit.
All right, well, I'll be back in a few minutes. Let me go get my pies.
All right, I'll be waiting.
Oh, that was such a nice moment with Cassie. I feel bad that they didn't get to pick out the resting spot with Cordelia and Celestine, but we kind of lost them earlier. Or not earlier, I think that was yesterday. When did we get in the oldies? I mean, I'm not mad at it, but I'm running out of scenes. I have to remove this. You see, grabs pies. And then after this, I'm going to go to sleep. I actually have to wake up early. So going to bed after this. But I don't often get to have like one-on-one time with Cassie. So it was just nice to hang out with her. I really enjoy her, and I think she's an amazing character. And I'm really excited to see where her journey as a seamstress takes her. And if she has to do anything else sinister, because Divine and Cassie, they did kill that girl. Like, they killed that girl. So basically, Sally might go to prison for their crime. So I'm curious to see if Cassie has to make any more choices like that. Let me see. All right. Okay. All right. Here you go, darling.
Oh, smells good.
You're welcome. I mean, thank you. I need to go to bed. Thank you. Oh, Lord have mercy, today drained me.
Yes, it's.
Oh.
This city is quite draining, and I'm honestly just over everything. I'm tired of pretending. I'm tired of being nice. Honestly, I'm just tired of giving people that just is not worth my time.
Yes, and I'm actually very upset to hear about what Cordelia is doing to Nicola's home. I mean, she's not even in the ground yet.
Yeah, she seems very quick to start calling it her house.
Yes, you're right. I don't want to hold anything against her. I think maybe this is just her grieving. But I wonder if she knows how much she's offending us.
Yes, I mean, even with the conversation yesterday about how, I suggested that we shouldn't do anything. I noticed her rolling her eyes, and me and Divine was just confused what was up with the attitude. It's just we already have enough on our plate. People trying to put SNLB against us and such, and try to blame us for what happened to Nicola or the Bayou girl. It was just too it was just too risky, and that's all I wanted to point out.
I agree, but maybe we can just focus on something different in the meantime. How's everything going with work and your clientele? Has things been picking up?
For the most part, yes. I think I have about I basically had about 6 clients since I've been in the county. It's been quite nice. I have to give Dr. Juice her order that I
Okay, no more oldies.
was
I'm
gonna give
sorry, I
her,
can't.
but well, yesterday that happened and such, and I contacted her, let her know that she's free to get at any time, but I don't think she's around. But I have been trying to show my face a little bit more inside the clothing shop and try helping people with their clothing and whatnot. But I was thinking maybe perhaps eventually, maybe next month or such, I can host maybe a fashion runway or some sort.
I think that'd be a great idea. Have you ever thought about maybe like being a traveling seamstress? Like going to other places and finding clients and stuff like that?
Well, I did meet one client in Blackwater. He was just to one day get a design from me, but you know, talk about my seamstress in Blackwater caused that Charlotte girl to have quite a tongue with her, quite a tongue on her against me and such, and she had a lot of passive aggressiveness. So I did ask these two lovely folks that I consider friends in Blackwater, this Charlotte girl nice? And they're very, very hesitant to say yes. She can be nice when she chooses to, but overall she's a bitch. And it's like she tried to, gag me and this passive aggressive fighting just to her to realize at the end of the day that she knows nothing about my designs, that is all high class work and all high class fabrics, saying that oh, I shouldn't be getting imported fabrics and such, all the rats and stuff that come in. And I told her high luxury fabric, they would make sure there is no rats learned inside of those crates. You wouldn't understand. And she even said that, and she apologized. So it was just quite embarrassing for her to step up to me, only for her to know her place at the end of the day.
I mean, she's in Blackwater. Have you seen the state of that town? I mean, it just doesn't have like the charm and upper class that Saint Denis does. So she could never be more elegant of a tailor than you, darling.
Mm-hmm.
That is so fake. That is not true.
Saying that St. Denise is full of stench and such, as she's talking with me with overalls and a dirty t-shirt ready to go fishing.
Oh my, fishing?
Mm-hmm.
She's not a lady, she's a heathen.
Quite indeed, and she's also part of the Blackwater Council, so God bless that town.
Yes. You know, when the last time I was there was when we went with Gerard and Angelique, and I was really hoping to get to know her more because y'all said that she might be a good prospect for the SNOB, but I
Well,
didn't get closer to her.
I'm gonna be honest. As much as I love Angelique, that was all Cordelia's doing with wanting her to be part of it. With all due respect, I genuinely didn't care. I mean,
nasty girl.
she's a lovely lady. She's very beautiful, very nice. But, she's not, you know, she she's not really very approachable in a way. Like, we can say hi and whatnot, we can talk and such, but I don't know, I feel like it's just a little bit harder for me to trust her now and such things as she involves herself more with Phyllis and the others, and that is something that I've realized. And the way Gerard acts, and then hearing the things hearing the things that Romeo said about his junk and such, and just saying that to the public, and it's just I don't know those type of people. I just wish to not really be around. I don't really care for the snobbiness and such. I think everyone should be humble and be reminded as to why they are here in St. Denis and why they have the wealth they do.
Yes, like, I don't think the SNOB needs any, like, snobby, snooty people, but perhaps maybe she was shy. But I just don't see anybody being friends with Phyllis being shy. Like, she's a very
Mm-hmm.
robust woman, God bless her soul. I heard she might be dead or something like that, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe she's just shy around people that she's still getting to know. So maybe
Mm-hmm.
we can, like, just talk to her with just the four of us. Maybe we can invite her over for dinner or something and see
Mm-hmm.
if we can get to know her one last time. But, Cordelia would have to get that together as she's adamant that she should be an SNOB member. So,
Yes, I agree. I think what Gerard said to Divine and Cordelia got to her head. And Gerard got quite defensive and judgmental all of a sudden when he found out that, we're sinking these newly outstanding beauties and thought that Angelique should be in it and such. And it seems what the girl said ever since that conversation, he just has been quite judgmental of SNLB and thinks that, it's not really anything without Angelique in it. And that, it doesn't really stand out. But Divine made it very clear to him, it's gonna stand out whether, she's in it and whether she's in it or not, or his judgment doesn't matter at the end of the day. I mean, he's nothing but a man. A lawman at that.
absolutely. And I think what we should do is start planning more events every other week and doing more charitable work. And I'm thinking maybe we can just have like a celebration of life for Nicola, like a nice party. I think she would like that. And then we can just go from there.
Mm-hmm. I
Well,
think that'd be
Cassie,
nice.
we should definitely have SNOBT o'clock very soon, and I'm just gonna walk home. I'm very tired, and I need to get some rest.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Quick question though.
Yes.
What do you met Clea Anthony, correct?
He's very handsome.
What do you think of him, Wise? Like, from what you judge from him?
I think Mr. Clay Anthony seems like a very upstanding person. He has a lot of personality, and he is a finesser and a fly dresser. He really looks sharp, and it takes a lot of confidence to wear hats like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I like him. How's his lady friend doing?
Um, from our last conversation, he hasn't really seen her in days, but I did try to talk with him today, but it seemed Delilah was there, so I didn't really get to have much of a private conversation with him, but he honestly seems like quite the busy man, and I don't know. I don't know why. Respectfully, I really do like him. I really do. I love his presence, and he's very nice to be around, and he's a great hugger. But I don't know. Is it wrong for me to say that I don't think he should be with Delilah?
I wouldn't say that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I met Harold, he didn't have a lady friend. He didn't have somebody he was courting. He didn't have a girlfriend or a fiance. He had a wife.
Hmm.
But, you know, if you really care about somebody, then the good Lord will make a way for you and them to come together. Unfortunately, Harold's first wife, poor thing, she ended up missing, and they found her in a back alley in a bad way. God rest her soul.
Yes,
And
God
Harold and
rest.
we were just able, I was able to help him through his grief, and we got married.
Mm-mm.
So I said that to let you know that don't be discouraged by this Delilah woman. Just because he's courting her doesn't mean that you shouldn't court him as well and get to know him.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you really like this CJ man and you want him to hold your hot box close to his heart, you go for it, darling.
Yes. I'm just nervous. I don't want to ruin a friendship and such, but he's in Blackwater and I'm over here and he's so busy. I mean, I didn't even get to have a private conversation with him and such today. Every person just kept on talking with him. He just forgot about me. So it's just, I don't know. I think perhaps it's false hope. Perhaps maybe it's not. But I think I might do something very bold tonight. And it might be the drink talking or, I don't know, the grief talking. But I just need closure so I can move on. And perhaps he might get an anonymous letter that he might be intrigued by, as he's been ignoring every other telegram out there because he's so busy.
Do you have the capacity to figure out if he's a handyman? Like, is he good repairing stuff?
Oh, I mean, he's a gunsmith and he owns the shop. So He's quite the man, honestly.
Well, do yourself a favor. Break something.
Break
How do I stop?
Yes. There's nothing that men that are good with their hands enjoy more than fixing something for a damsel in distress. You know, like this bench right here. There we go. It looks like your bench needs a leg repaired, and if only you had a big strong boy to come fix this for you.
Oh, yes. Perhaps you're right. I know just the perfect guy.
Wonderful. Well, I'm telling you, you telegram him that and he'll come running.
All right. Well, you sleep well, Celestine, and I enjoyed our time today.
You as well, Cassie. Do get some rest. I'm really going to be worried about you. Not that you look like hell, but you don't look like heaven either.
I'll try my best. Thank you for
You're
everything.
welcome. Oh, and don't tell Cordelia it was me that slashed up that couch.
Of course.
Yes, let her rot her brain trying to figure out who broke into the home and did that.
That'll be funny too. Look at it.
Yes. Good night, darling. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Celestine. Tomorrow's a big day.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I really enjoy Cassie. Like I'm glad that Celestine got to spend some one-on-one time with her because that does not happen very often. But I do feel like the time that Celestine spent with Cassie definitely helped her jump on the Cordelia hate train, because why are you trying to like replace Nicola already? Like, she's not even in the ground yet. We didn't even bury her, and she's like moving her stuff in the room. And I do not think that Celestine appreciates that at all. So, all right. I'm gonna get some sleep, but I did have fun hanging out with you guys. Thank you so much, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.